Yeah, they be like, who is this Mickey Truth girl? Who qualifies her to put a work on these people?
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, aka the Queen of Paperwork, and I am back with another video. As always, all information contained in this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. All information used in this video is per the Fair Use Act, and any conclusion that you draw is on you, not me. So let's get it. I don't know about y'all, if y'all have heard about this, but when I heard about it, it just really broke my heart. So, out in Texas, Houston to be exact, a teenager was sentenced to 30 years in prison Thursday for his role in 3 attacks, including one Houston's Chinatown attack that left a woman paralyzed after a jugging accident. And I'm going to be honest, I was like, what is jugging? So, I definitely had to look up what it meant. And it's a slang term that refers to a fraudulent practice where thieves follow a victim who has just withdrawn cash from an ATM or bank, then rob them of their cash. So what it meant. And it's a slang term that refers to a fraudulent practice where thieves follow a victim who has just withdrawn cash from an ATM or bank, then rob them of their cash. So that's unfortunate. Every time I hear about somebody, being robbed or something at the ATM, like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, people work for their money and all that, but again, it happens. However, let's look at this clip, and then we're gonna get into what else came with it. But yeah, that's just an unfortunate situation.
Keith, the mother of 3, says she is shocked but grateful that there are arrests in this case. She also says that she hopes that the male suspect in particular, who is responsible for her injury and for her being in a wheelchair, that he learns his lesson from all of this.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, Chief Nug?
We were just about to sit down with Nung Trung and her children when Houston Police Chief Troy Finner called to notify them of the 2 arrests he was about to announce in a press conference.
I really want to thank everybody, the entire team, for getting these 2 individuals in custody.
Houston police say 17-year-old Joseph Harrell and 19-year-old Zainika Woods followed Trung 24 miles from a bank to a shopping center last month to rob her of the envelope of cash she withdrew. Investigators say Woods drove while Harrell approached Trung, body slammed her, and ran back to the car with the $4,200.
Vượt qua cái khó khăn của mẹ.
I really need support from everyone to help me able to walk again.
Trung was just released from the hospital yesterday after spending more than a month trying to gain back her mobility after the injury. Doctors say it could be a year or even longer before she can walk again.
Prayers out to the victim in this situation. That is just senseless for sure. Having it on video showing the attack. So, I mean, I don't know what other kind of defense, they could have used in this situation. But let's take a look at the actual indictment. So it says here, Joseph Harrell, here at the style, the defendant hereto on or about February 13, 2023, did then and there unlawfully while in the course of committing theft of property owned by Nung Trung and with intent to obtain and maintain control of the property, intentionally, knowingly, and recklessly cause seriously bodily injury to Nung Trung by picking up and slamming the complainant to the ground with the defendant's hand. It is further presented that at the time the defendant committed the felony offense of aggravated robbery on or about February 13, 2023. As here above alleged, he used and exhibited a deadly weapon, namely his hands, during the commission of said offense during the immediate flight from said offense. So again, this was a 17-year-old, date of birth, March 30th, 2005. My daughter was born in 2003. Like, that's just so senseless. And guess what? He'll be sitting in jail for many, many, many years. We can take a look at his plea real quick here. All right, hold on one here. So according to Fox 26, well, let me do this one first. According to Fox 26, Harrell must serve at least half his sentence before being eligible for parole, and he cannot appeal the conviction or the sentence according to the terms of the agreement in exchange for his guilty plea. 2 other charges connected to other attacks were dismissed. And I did take a look at that and was able to see that they were dismissed. And I was kind of wondering, like, why are they dismissed? But now I know because of that. So let me show y'all that, and then we'll get back to the plea. So these are the 3 charges. Unlawful carry of a weapon, handgun for 1, okay? And to be honest, they probably should have kept that one, but I mean, 30 years is, I get it. Aggravated assault with deadly weapon was dismissed, and aggravated robbery, deadly weapon, dismissed, and he was just charged and pled out to the aggravated robbery. All right, so let's take a look at his plea. All right, so basically it says the same thing that we just read. Defendant pleads true to the deadly weapon paragraph. Okay. Boom. Basically, and then you know what? And I know a lot of people probably write in print or whatnot, but you can tell he's young, cause you know they stopped teaching the kids cursive. You know what I'm saying? So, but 30 years to the Department of Correction. Okay, you know the ins and outs. Aggravated robbery, okay. 1st-degree felony. Okay. Client states he's a U.S. citizen. Okay. Okay, they ain't need that. I mean, driver's license, you probably don't even have a driver's license at 17. I had one, but you know, just saying he's so young. So this looked like a standard plea agreement though. I don't see no like stipulations or nothing like that. And in his case, he had a co-defendant that definitely turned on his ass. Okay. This is the evidence that they had that they would have provided if they went to trial, and it looks like a lot of evidence. And again, it's all captured on video for sure. Then your co-defendant, and like it says right here, on October 4th, suspect would interview at DA's office. So, you know, that's never good. And then you have a witness that's able to say what you did to them. So, again, that is the plea. If you take a look over here, I do have the co-defendant's plea up. She has not gotten her sentence yet. I believe she will be sentenced in a few weeks. But again, her offense is robbery, bodily injury. So basically everything that was said for her rail is under her. So as the news stated, she was a getaway driver. All right, so it says state moves to reduce from aggravated robbery SBI to robbery bodily injury. State abandons deadly weapon paragraph. All right, boom, here we go. Charge bargain. I understand that I have not reached an agreement on sentencing with the prosecutor, but I have agreed to plead guilty to the judge without an agreed recommendation in exchange for the state's agreement. In exchange for defendant truthful testimony and cause number 1811501 and waiver of appeal, state moves to reduce the charge from aggravated robbery SBI to robbery bodily injury, and state waives its right to jury trial and allows defendant to be sentenced by a presiding judge of the 183rd District Court without agreed recommendation. So again, she hasn't been sentenced yet, but in exchange, you know, for her testimony or her statement against the main defendant, she should get a time reduced. Now, I'm gonna be honest, with this situation, she probably still gonna get about 10 years or so. I mean, it could be less, but you know, that's just what I'm assuming. Probably about 10 years, because it's still a robbery charge. Nevertheless, it just goes to show these kids are so young, because she was only 19. Okay, basically my daughter age. Okay, my daughter's still a little older, but still, these are kids, babies. He even looks like a baby. I mean, she looks like a baby. You can tell they're young, but nevertheless, hey, when the legal system is done correctly, the prosecutors are utilizing actual evidence. They're able to show the crime. They have a witness that can provide details. They have a co-defendant that provides details. It's not clear if the defendant, Harrell, actually said anything, but still they have the pieces to the puzzle to prove beyond a reasonable doubt. And in that instance, guess what? The defendants end up pleading out anyway. So and I'm pretty sure it was the best thing for them to do was to plead out, especially Harrell, because you have multiple robbers. You could have been in there for life. You're only 17, 30 years, and whatever you have to do, worst case scenario, you'll still be under 50 years old before you get out. It sucks because your whole life is going to be gone. But again, it's unfortunate. Prayers to the victim. That's what I have on this situation. More content to come. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to pull up on your girl, Mickey Truth. As always, go over to MickeyTruth.com and get you that merch because your girl stay with that work. So until next time, holla! You rappers ain't safe. No matter what you go through, do what you got to do and conquer the world.